What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be focusing on 5 tips that will make her want you instantly. Let me start by saying that one of the worst things that can happen to men today in this society is getting rejected by the girl they love. And I know that a lot of you have gone through this horrible experience, myself included. It's absolutely crushing, utterly horrible. More like getting punched in the face a million times, or maybe even worse. But today, I have 5 tips for you guys that I learned from my personal experience that will turn the tables and make all the girls go from rejecting and not even acknowledging your presence to girls being absolutely obsessed with you and not wanting to leave your side. The thing is, I've personally implemented these 5 tips in my life, and I have seen my dating life take a major turn, but only when I practice them with consistency. So I just wanted to clear that up before we dive straight into the video. Be consistent, guys, and you'll be sure to see the results that you desire. With that said, here are 5 things that will make you stop chasing girls and instead make them chase after you. Number 1. Be determined and relentless. The first tip on today's list is to be absolutely determined and relentless in pursuit of your goals. But you can only do this provided you have the necessary ambitious goals in life. So let's start from there. I've gone over this topic several times in my previous videos, so you can refer to them if you want help with setting goals. But the point is, you need to set goals bigger than just yourself. And once you do, women will naturally flock toward you. Imagine if you're having a conversation with a girl and she asks, "Hey, what do you do in your spare time?" Now, like most guys, you can act shy and be like, "Oh, nothing much. I just work in this place or that place." And let's admit it, guys, that's a boring answer that no one wants to hear and adds absolutely nothing to the conversation. Women want a guy who's absolutely sure and determined about what he wants out of life. Such men are driven and inspire her to be the same. She wants that deep connection with a guy, and that is oftentimes the biggest factor that determines attractiveness in guys. Even if you don't have a job, just start talking about your dreams, your passions, your goals, and what you're going to do in life. What are your plans? There are literally tons you can talk to her about. Just don't act like the usual guys and shy away from her questions. They literally don't care about whether your job is high value or not. What they're basically looking for is the ambition, the drive someone can show them. And once you have this one thing right, she'll love that passion straight away, and she's going to be hooked, guys. Number 2. You need a good circle of friends. And no, I don't mean the usual drinking buddies that you hang around with every Saturday night. One of the most prominent things that tell a person is good or not is the people that they hang around with. If all your friends are broke losers, guess what image will that portray? Yeah, you wouldn't be perceived as particularly attractive at the very least. She's going to jump straight to the conclusion that you're also a loser, just like your friends who haven't achieved anything in life. If all your friends are unemployed 30-year-olds and still living in their parents' homes, that's really not a good sign, and you should absolutely avoid keeping friends like that. What you do need are other high-value people in your life that inspire you to be a better version of yourself. And when you do that, you're going to inspire other people as well, especially her, and that's exactly what she wants. As a man, you should be the one who's taking the lead, not her. Another thing that this will show her is that you attract high-value people in your life, which is always a good sign. Think about it, why do smart people always have smart friends? Because that's the company they prefer to keep. So you need to have a good group of friends. When you see a girl who has a bunch of other attractive friends, it's almost intimidating, right? So you need to counter that. You need to make her feel that way, like, whoa, this guy legit has some cool friends. That's what'll make her want you even more. Number 3. Take good care of your hygiene. Another thing that I've made pretty clear in my other videos is that, guys, you seriously can't expect to win a girl when you smell awful. Period. Make sure you always smell great, especially when you're around her, so you never get caught smelling bad. So how can you ensure that? Well, besides the usual simple things like brushing your teeth and taking a bath every day, try to put on some nice cologne. And I don't mean that cheap stuff you usually find at a dollar store. Get a high-quality fragrance. It doesn't have to be expensive, but don't cheap out either, like a lot of guys do. And if it gets on her clothes, she wouldn't want to change from that outfit that night because she's going to be obsessed with that smell. So now she's become obsessed with that smell. The next time you walk up to her with that same fragrance, she's going to melt right away, guys. Number 4. Always leave her wanting more. That's how you make a woman crazy, guys. Just hear me out. You have to understand that if you're all over her 24/7 and you just aren't giving her the space she needs, she's going to slip away real soon. She's going to be like, whoa, this guy is really obsessive, I need some space, and she's probably going to start ignoring your texts and eventually just disappear from your life. despite what you might think, she's never going to go out on a date with you. So always be mindful of how much you're stepping into her life. Don't text her 3 times in a row. Don't call her again and again. Don't ask her to go out with you every other night. Make her text you, make her call you, make her ask you out on a date. And you can do all of that if you just give her some space. Number 5, you need to be confident. The last thing you need to know, guys, is that without confidence, you won't get much farther in life, let alone with women. You can't win if you don't believe in yourself. Girls don't want a guy they have to push around. They want a man who is confident, strong, and knows his worth. One of the most important lessons you can learn in life is to believe in yourself, to know that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. If you can show that type of confidence around her, she will immediately crave to be around you, and that goes for friendships with guys or girls as well.
That was it for this video. Be sure to hit subscribe and take a look at the other videos on the channel. Like the video too, as it can help the video reach more men looking for a purpose and direction in life.